ESA submissions, European Speedrunner Assembly submissions start on mid-February. And I got asked whether I plan to submit. And I do not wish to answer that yet, because I have to make up my mind. It's in Sweden, I think, in July. Yeah, chess was a full-priced game back in the day. They also had this advertisement for the jazz t-shirt that they had back in the day. Your friends will go green with envy because they'll see you sporting the all-new jazz t-shirt. It was a different shirt than the one that they still sell today. The comic was included in the manual. It was about, I don't know, 12 pages or so, 12 to 14, I believe, something around that, in the manual. You can probably find it if you search the internet for it. Oh, that was a little slow. There was no dedicated comic book for this. That's a good boost. I still do this boost because I find it easier to avoid the turret shot afterwards. Captain Clever just mashes through everything and somehow everything works out still. I don't know why though. That's fine. Being a little behind is okay because the splits for Tube Electric are so awesome. They're very, very hard to beat. Back in the shareware model, it was usual to split your game into several parts. Some games released everything as a package, and some games even split the full game into several packages again. And Chess was one of the games that did the later. You could buy 2 parts of the full game. That was common in other games back then, I don't know why, but it wasn't unheard of. Nice jump. And get this invincibility for the first time, I don't know. I forgot it whether I have it in the world record run, but the last run I did, I mistakenly did not get this one. The second invincibility is the most important, because it's almost on the way. That was good. Yes, that's what I like to see. I failed to press down again. That was boss spawn. Okay. Acceptable. Not a bad boss. Not perfect, but I'll take it. hop here, and now that was good. That was a well-timed jump. This bug. On easy, the ceiling bug is not there, but on easy, you have to select easy first, which goes almost a second in the menu, and you have to put up with a slower fast feed, which costs probably another second, but I can't estimate it well. And you usually get the ceiling bug, so saving the 2 or 3 seconds from medium is nice. On the other hand, that means if you are afraid of medium, then there's not a huge penalty to play on easy. This episode is not such a huge difference. Yeah, Sharer is much more like the free-to-play model than with downloadable extra content, right? You get something that's free-to-play and you can enhance your experience by buying more. Okay, this looks good. Now it all hinges on the Technoir spring jump in the center. If I don't get, that's an instant reset. Yeah, jump, and I get it. That's good. Let's continue. Okay. Ooh, what is happening here? Let's try again. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. Orbiters is scary because of all the damage boosts that you can do, and if you don't do them, you lose a little bit of time. It's enticing to go all out. Okay, this looks much better than in the last run, in the world record run. That was surprisingly slow. I made weird mistakes in this one. Okay, this time I killed it before he dashed into me. Normally I take a damage, another damage here, and then have to keep firing. But this time, even though he hit me, I had already fired the winning shot. And that was good. The worst enemy in this level is the propensity of the game to select the collected weapon for you. I want the blaster, and I want to save the ammunition because ammunition is at a premium in the first parts of these levels. So I constantly have to switch back to the blaster. So this. 2 shields. 1 shield. 1 shield is so helpful for this part here, otherwise it's so easy to... Okay, what is happening? I'll take it. No idea how I did that boost. I didn't get the shield. This is some time, but not that much. This is expensive. This fast feed section makes me want to play on hard, but I have to... But Final Int becomes absurdly hard, and I'd have to practice that far, far more because before I could even think of playing episode 3 on hard for time saves. Well, it is such an awesome fast feed section. Okay, this is slow because I failed to get the early cycle. The normal cycle much better. The early cycle prevents you from getting the shield, but the normal cycle I was a little late for it. Ah, that was good. And yes, perfect. Nice. I get them all. I'm not sure if I want to get all, but I get all for safety. Wrong direction, but okay. Not a huge loss. Hard. Episode 4 on hard. Here we come. Okay, this works. I expected that to not work, but I'm happy. This is fast. Yeah, this run is going well again. A cool balance, yeah. Yeah, also Mega Base, yeah, the jumps went well in Mega Base. But the previous Mega Base was very good, so I lost a little bit of time there. Go up here. Again, get stuck in the ceiling, then it's better to not attempt that jump at all. always go for it somehow. Okay, this level is good in the PB. Next level has a serious error. Go in the hole. Do what rabbits are supposed to do. Okay, somehow this worked. I have no idea why it worked. Spend all the shield if possible. Kill that and avoid this spring. Okay, there we go. Okay. Good. That's what I wanted to do. TNT the checkpoint through the wall, die and respawn at the TNT checkpoint. Didn't turn, that was bad. Didn't turn, that was again bad. Now it's... If I do perfectly, I should be at -2 because I made exactly the same mistakes as I... No, I'm at... ±0 probably out of here. Because I made the exact same mistakes as in the last time when I got this death warp to work in a run. Jungrock mistakes. Since I've been playing on hard, Jungrock got a slightly harder. Because it has some extra enemies and I lack the weapons that I usually have. Okay, somehow even better than expected. No, medium. Hard is too much for 5. The first two worlds are the same, but Dreempipes has a lot of extra spike balls and it takes forever to kill them. On hard, so I'll play on medium. Now we're trying to use the difficulty that is fastest for each episode, and we found that, or in our theory, it's fastest to play 1, 2, 3 and 5 on medium, 4 on hard, 6 on easy. This is a good marble era so far, with the exception that I took long to select the difficulty, which is accounted for in this split. That was good. Avoided the enemy and yet had to climb only 4 branches. Yes, other than for the difficulty selection, it was a flawless marble era. I'm happy. Magic pixel, don't take damage. Oh, that's bad, but okay. Go in here. bunny will lose the race against the snails, but there are far more snakes than bunnies in this level. Yep, perfect. Good slug in. The baby turtles, yeah. They do get in the way of your meshing. You have to spam a lot and you want to kill one snake, but then there are a ton of these little turtles in the way. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, let's kill this normally then. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, that was good. Dreempipes 2. Oh, that's here. The little turtles count for the enemy percent, or the snails count for the enemy percent? I don't think the little turtles do. The snails certainly do. The turtles, okay, I didn't know that. The little turtles. I know that when you kill an enemy with a shield, you get the percentage for it. Okay, here, new special trick, and this time with a little bit more confidence in the Dreempipes jumps at the end here. Oh, this is so unbelievably fast. Whee! A little hop only, and then oh, this is so awesomely fast. This must be a gold, or will it? No, not quite. Oh, not far off. Jump in the nest for the scrolling, and there we go. Easy for episode 6, because there are no fast feet to take advantage of, which would be much slower on easy. But there are 3 bosses, and they all lose some health by picking easy. So that easy is the fastest difficulty for this episode. There we go, this is much better than last time. Nice. And nice. Oh, this is looking good. Okay, fine, go here. With this much health, I'll go for the invincibility skip. This is awesome, this is purely awesome. This is so good. Let's not screw it up. Yes, that's bad. Well, let's try not to think about it too much. That was good. Almost too late, but I made it. Sometimes it's faster to ride it if it's exactly there where you want it. Oh, look at this time save. Look at this. This is purely awesome. Because it's the best invincibility skip I've ever done. We haven't played on this on easy for long, and the extra and the good chrysalis too. The extra health really encourages you to skip the invincibility in Pesrock 1, and that's the result. I didn't want to take that damage. Come in, die. Expensive bounce, but okay. Some time lost, but it's still in the greens by a lot. Here jump, it's better to avoid the bee like that. Enough RF missiles, nothing should go wrong unless I... Oh, what was that? That was strange. Oh, that was dumb. I should have killed the thing, I'm not sure. No, approach, and there we go. Two world records in one stream. Well, I can still touch these flames here and I will get rid of the bird. Okay, or I could take a lot of time to align the bird. There we go. Yeah, it was a superb Pesrock. The best Pesrock in history, I believe. That was stupid. Just one hit off and I got knocked back. Okay. 28 minutes and 40 seconds. That's much more than I could hope for. This is a great time. This is an excellent time. GG again, thank you. Thank you everybody. I wouldn't have thought that the new routing was worth that much. No serious mistakes. Well, Nipius was slow because the old Nipius was super fast, and arrows during the fast feed section are amplified. Well, the 6-second drop in Nipius, it wasn't a large mistake. It got just amplified by the previous strong Nipius. And Chrysalis, yeah, I took damage in a part where I usually don't want to take damage, but it was good. It didn't lose the run. I just couldn't do the damage boost that I was going for later. Thank you.